guys, so I asked you to ask me some questions on Twitter and on Instagram and on Snapchat. I'm just gonna go through them and answer them so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, and then hopefully, you know, maybe we can form some good little friendships or whatever. So let's just get right into it. Let's start on Twitter. Charlene asks, what voodoo do you use to seduce roommates into colorful hair? Well, if you don't know, Cindy, my roommate, recently did her hair a similar shade of blue, but I think that hers was like, I told people, hers is green blue and mine is blue green. But anyway, she actually did it to help out a friend, and now it's back to a normal color because I don't think that she could handle the attention that it brings to you, positive and negative. Having colorful hair brings a lot of attention to yourself, and it kind of sucks sometimes, especially if you're like just trying to live your daily life and not talk to anyone, which sounds kind of rude, but it's like sometimes you just don't feel like talking to people. Christopher asks, would you show how to fill in eyebrows? Yours always look so amazing. Thank you. What do you use? I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Granite, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Duo-Ended Brush. And I have a couple videos on here where I show how I fill in my brows, but my brows are so time consuming that I usually just do that off camera. But I'll try to find a video. He also asks, do you like Miss Fame's makeup skills on Alaska? Were you gagging? I was gagged the house down. Gagged. If I could have one person in the whole world do my makeup, it would be Miss Fame. Her makeup skills are phenomenal, and I don't even care if she uses non-vegan, non-cruelty-free items. Please put it on my face. Make me look as beautiful as you are. I would sell my ethics to have a Miss Fame makeup look. October Oblivion asks, what's your Myers-Briggs personality type? I actually started taking the quiz because I didn't know what it was. Then I got to like 20%. I'm like, damn, this is time consuming. So I don't know what my personality type is. The second question, it says, I love you too. Also, your favorite verse in class has to be Sasha's, right? You got it. You got it, girl. Smoothie Journey asks me, what's your favorite YouTuber or one you look up to? I love watching my friend Kitty Snack. I love watching Logical Harmony. I love watching Rianne. I like watching Graveyard Girl, Kathleen Lights. Deep that, they have a really good channel. Tati, I really love watching. Mikey, Jay Kissa, of course. How can I forget Jay Kissa? Sarah Hawkinson has a really good YouTube channel. Biohazardous Beauty, Fira, Kayla Hagee. I have a lot of favorites. Kalel, Jack Makins, Jackie Ina, Nikita Joy, Nikita Dragon. I love Nikita Dragon. I could go on. I could go on forever. I am addicted to YouTube, but we'll stop. Sublime Blizzard Cosplay asks, favorite junk food that's vegan? I'm always looking for vegan junk food, and if you had to live in any fictional universe, what would it be and why? Favorite junk food? I'm addicted to vegan junk food, so I try not to eat it. I just have my lemon water instead. Lately, my favorite obsession has been the Unreal brand. They have these amazing peanut M&Ms, and then they have vegan peanut butter cups, which are amazing. If you had to live in any fictional universe, what would it be and why? I have no idea. I never thought about that before. I don't love Harry Potter, and for some reason that's like the only thing that's coming into mind. I also don't like superhero stuff at all, so none of that. Maybe like Star Wars? That seems like it would be fun, right? A different planet? That sounds cool. Vegans from Mars asks, what was the reason or reasons you initially decided to go vegan? What was the turning point or inspiration to do it? I love asking people this question. Everyone's story is so interesting. I totally agree. I love hearing people's stories. If you guys want to leave your story down below, that would be awesome, so then everyone else can read it, maybe get some inspiration. My inspiration myself is I was vegetarian, then I was eating so much cheese and like dairy because I didn't know what else to eat, and then I was getting sick all the time, and then I read an interview with Davey Havok, and then I decided to go vegan. That's my story. Not very interesting. The Little Mortal 18 asks, favorite vegan moisturizer? Mine is the Paula's Choice moisturizer. I'll leave it right here. It's so good and it's perfect for oily skin, and it has SPF in it. My good friend Carson asks me, what is your #1 all-time favorite makeup brand? That kind of just goes without even saying. Like, I know what my favorite makeup brand is. I don't even have to think about it. It is definitely Kat Von D as far as versatility of her line goes. If I could basically use one brand for the rest of my life, it would probably be Kat Von D, just because she has so many products and so many vegan products. And even like the contour palette, I could just take out one shade and make it vegan, or the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette, just take out a couple shades, make it vegan. I would definitely have to say Kat Von D. I love her products. CHIO_guard asks, what are your favorite ColourPop shadows? Show them, please. Your wish is my command. I have my ColourPop shadows right next to me. My absolute favorite are the ones that I'm wearing today. It is this color. It is purple, and it's called Silver Lining. It's absolutely beautiful. And then this color right here called Issues, which is a pinky, or not pink, it's a peachy color, which I absolutely adore. Some other favorites are the PG colors. This is Slim Fit, which is a really nice kind of neon peachy color. And this is like more of a muted peachy color. It's called Centerfold. I Owe You, it is a kind of like a mac and cheese color, like from the Melt Rustac. And then one last one that I will share with you guys is the color Paper Tiger, which is like a mustard kind of color. Vegan Paint asks, what companies have you supported in the past but no longer do, and why? Too Faced, because they were sold out by Estee Lauder. Becca, because they were sold out by Estee Lauder. Tarte, because they were sold out by Estee Lauder. Urban Decay, because they were sold out by, I believe it's L'Oreal. If I get the parent companies messed up, I'm sorry, but I no longer support parent companies who test on animals who own smaller companies. I just don't feel comfortable myself. If you guys do, that's great. I think that you should support the companies that you feel comfortable supporting. For me personally, I feel like there's so much makeup out there that it's like, I don't really have to. I live in LA. We have so much vegan makeup available to us. I don't have to buy Tarte. I don't have to buy Becca. I'm doing just fine without it. But if you guys live in a place where it's harder to get, by all means, go ahead and support those companies. What's the best facial moisturizer for dry, patchy skin? My foundation just looks awful. I don't really have dry skin, but if I do feel like my skin is feeling a little bit like not as good as it should, I will use the Paula's Choice Radiance Renewal Mask, and that's great, and it makes my skin feel so soft. And I love it. InstaDan SL asks, what was the hardest food or thing to give up when you first went vegan? If any, I know for many people it's a positive change and therefore doesn't feel like giving something up. I was so honestly grossed out by dairy almost immediately because when I went from vegetarian to vegan, I had already obviously been not eating meat for years, but cutting out dairy, I just felt it was so gross to me, and in my mind it was like something that I didn't want to touch. I didn't want to go near. To this day, like even like eggs and milk that has been close somewhere, I can still smell it, and it really makes me not ugh, it grosses me out. I didn't really have a hard time giving things up. I kind of like missed a couple things here and there, but now there's like vegan options for everything. You can get anything vegan. Vegan Mooney Emma Panda asks, which documentaries have you seen? Example, Cowspiracy, Earthlings, Forks Over Knives, etc. I have seen Cowspiracy. I have never seen Earthlings. I haven't seen Forks Over Knives. I have seen Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead and Paris is Burning, a bunch of like gay documentaries, LGBT documentaries, stuff like that. SC Emo 904 asks, best shampoo, conditioner, and other products for damaged hair. I love the 100% pure CLG hair mask and the Jane Carter solution products for my hair as well. And also Paul Mitchell makes a really great super strength treatment. Live La Vida cruelty free, I love her, asks 5 holy grail products. Oh my god. If I had to pick, I would probably pick the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, the e.l.f. Contour Kit. I guess I would say the House of Lashes Lash Glue because I use that stuff all the time. But I have so many holy grail products. She also asks favorite eyeshadows and 5 must-haves. My favorite eyeshadows probably recently would be these ColourPop eyeshadows. I also really love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I love Kat Von D eyeshadows. The Pastel Goth palette is like one of my absolute favorites. The Ofra Bright Addiction palette is one of my favorites. 5 must-haves. Girl, you are making me laugh my brain here. There are 2 Wet n Wild concealers that I love, the Celebrity Concealer and the Photo Focus Concealer, and I feel like I use them every single day. Ardell lashes I pretty much can't live without. That's all I can think of. Okay, and she also asks your favorite vegan liquid lipstick formula. Definitely Black Moon Cosmetics. They are so good. You guys should definitely try their new formula if you haven't already. Ellie B-I-R-I asks, hey baby, questions. What is your favorite vegan dessert? Anything. I like pretty much almost anything, specifically chocolate. What do you want to be when you grow up? My dream job would probably be something in cosmetology, like doing hair or something. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Probably the power to be invisible. I like to know if people are talking about me. That would be pretty cool. Leah Murphy Ann asks, best vegan foundation. I love the Kat Von D foundation and the Cover FX foundation. They're both pretty pricey, but I think they're definitely the best. I do save them for special occasions, but I love them so much. Nicole MC41 asks, what's your favorite drugstore vegan foundation? I love the e.l.f. Acne Fighting foundation and the e.l.f. Flawless foundation. Also the Wet n Wild Coverall is really good too. Miss Courtney Co asks, fave mascara I like a lot but haven't found a bomb one yet. I really like the Pacifica Dream Big mascara, and then this new e.l.f. 3-in-1 mascara is actually giving me life. Vegan Makeup Share asks, talk about your favorite light foundation. Since everyone asks me, I just sent them to you. This new one that I'm trying, it's the e.l.f. Flawless foundation in Light Ivory, and this is really good. Best vegan deodorant, Schmidt's, hands down. It's affordable, it's great. They have so many options for sensitive skin, for people who are allergic to baking soda, not allergic to baking soda. Like, they just have pretty much everything. Dope Mary on Snapchat asks, are you straight or straight? Or do you even label? LOL. I thought that was a funny question. I'm like, this is a good question. Everyone always asks me that. So I don't identify as gay. I don't identify as bi. I don't identify as straight. I don't identify as anything really. But I feel very tied in with the LGBTQ community because I feel like always since forever I've been a huge supporter, and I feel like they are very, like, especially when I was growing up, like, gay people were just so looked down upon, and I'm like, why? I don't understand why gay people are not treated the same way as straight people. It didn't make any sense to me, so I've always kind of connected to it, and I've always been kind of like an outcast. I never really had too many friends, so I always like connected with that. But I've been in relationships with mostly men, and I just don't like people. I don't want to be in a relationship with a person. Like, I feel like they cause too much problems. The patriarchy has taught men that they have to act a certain way, and if they don't, then they're failing as a man. And the way that they are taught to act is not a way that I want to be treated by a man. So I feel like it's better to be not in a relationship. And of course, like, these problems happen in the gay community as well, and masculinity is something that is very complicated, but I feel like gay people and even white gay men are more accepting of people in general than straight white men. Do you guys know what I'm saying? So I've always felt very tied in with the community. Doe Eyes 98 asks, how are your teeth so white? And I don't know. I brush them like 2 or 3 times a day, and that's pretty much all I do. I do have a couple of teeth whitening products. I will leave that information down below that are vegan and cruelty free, but I do not use them regularly. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys so much for watching my Q&A. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you guys have any other questions, leave them down below and I will comment back to you. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.